If you're anything like me, this kind of exercising just doesn't do it. Just doesn't get the heart rate going fast enough. It'll never work. Hey, I'm Josh, and I most often never get asked this question, but how do you get a bod like that? Well, you can forget all your fancy apps, you can forget your meal preps, you can forget bikes you ride in your garage, and you can forget walking on a treadmill, because we're about to show you how to get a bod like this. But see, to get a body like this, it's not an accident, and you're definitely gonna need some tools of the trade to get you pumped. Tool number one, you're gonna need a comfy couch. This right here is the pinnacle of getting a bod like this. Step number two, you need to be able to sit down on that couch. And I'm not talking about just sitting. I'm talking about prolonged sedentarian. I'm not sure if that's the word, but hey, we're pumping up. Now, don't think that this is for the weak. There's some definite challenges with this. Challenge number one, you have to be able to stretch, sometimes pretty far. As you stretch, I want you to take both of your hands. Be very careful, because you definitely don't want to pull a muscle with this part. But you're going to take both of your hands. You're going to place one on top of the couch. You are going to stretch the other one. There you go. Keep stretching it all the way to the end. Sometimes you're going to have to over what we call hyperextend to get a remote that is just out of reach. As you can see, my fingers almost get to the remote, but they're not quite there. This is when the hyperextension couch stretch comes in. So, to start with, we get a good base. From our base, we take our right hand, which is closest to the remote. We stretch it as far out as we can. And then, you know what? You're going to feel a little burn, but you need to just lean a little bit to get said remote. Now, once you've gotten said remote, what I want you to do is here, remember, steps, right hand fully extended. Now we're going to do the hyperextension, that lean to get the remote. Then we're going to come back to our good, strong base. And we're going to be able to, this is an advanced technique. You're going to take your leg and actually put it on your knee. From this position, you could sit for literally hours just building a bod like this. Now, for some of you go-getters, we're going to run into another problem. I forgot to get my drink. Now, there are two ways we could handle this. The first way, we're going to very slowly, let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take our foot and put it back on the ground. We're going to get back into that good, solid base. And then we are going to, with our support hand, place it here. With our our other support hand, we're going to place it here. We're going to rock forward, and then we are going to push up. And we are now in a position that I like to call ready to walk. From this position, we could take a lot of steps to the kitchen. But as you were getting up, you had a better idea. And that idea was this. We're going to go ahead and get back into our starting base position. And from this position, we're going to use a new move. It's a move that I am calling the kid. Gabby.
Yes?
I need you to go get me a drink, please. As you noticed, as I use this very advanced technique, I did use manners still. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our ear muscles, and we're going to go ahead and hear. She is not getting the drink that we want. Unfortunately, she doesn't mind read. Kids sometimes do this, so we're going to take a step back, and we're going to do this. Gabby,
Yeah?
just give me a bottle of water from the table, please.
Okay.
Again, you notice the inflection and the tone of going Gabby. That's really getting these muscles right in here very involved in our workout. It's very important. Now, at this position, we could maintain our good base balance position, but we can use our eye muscles to look over and see that the water is coming. We now have the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, without hyperextending, we don't want to stretch our muscles too much. We're going to place that down. We're going to get back into our good base moment, And then we're going to go ahead and cross our leg again. Well, I hope you've enjoyed all of these tips. And hey, if you didn't, it's because you don't have a bod like this. You only get a bod like this on a couch like this. Yours may be brown, it may be white, it may be leopard print. As long as it's comfy, it can do the job. Go ahead and hit like and share. Subscribe to our channel to get more fitness tips from me. Love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening.